Good morning, my fellow traders, and welcome to another vlog video, guys. We're gonna go take you guys on a journey today because we have the day off, and we're gonna go get a haircut, hit the gym, trade some stocks, which I just missed my setup, and I'm gonna show you guys what I missed, and also run a couple errands, like go buy some shirts because we're gonna try to start a random online business as far as selling t-shirts and printing them out and slapping them on the shirt and selling online to Etsy. Let me show you guys what I missed, man. I created a quick plan off of this zone right here. Let me use my mouse. I created a quick plan off this zone right here, grab this low of this candle, grab the highs of these candles, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to enter for a retest around this general area. But the only reason why I didn't, and I was cautious, and I even told the Discord I'm going to be cautious, is because the 30 minutes is closing above Friday's lows. And look at this, guys. Let me zoom out a little bit, and you guys can see I just did not want it to be a double or a triple bottom bounce on a 30-minute time frame because we're closing above that level. So I got a little cautious. Shouldn't have been too cautious because I even mentioned it in the Discord saying could be a nice entry here. Ain't out of it because 30 minutes about to close above Friday's lows. Cons, we're going for 114. And guys, those contracts are now at, let's see, I have them open still. They're at 179 right now. They did hit 192 at one point. But guys, I just missed my entry. But it's totally fine. We're going to try to find another trade setup. But that was probably one of the best trade setups. A nice break and retest. And those are my favorite setups all time. Unfortunately, NVIDIA, AMD are not really doing too much at all. You guys can see right here. They're just chopping around, going sideways, not really doing too much. But now I have SPX on my chart, lost a nice support level, and same thing with SPY. So we're gonna try to see what we can catch still, maybe on a higher time frame setup, like the hourly. We can get another retest up here in this general area and enter. We'll see what we can catch, guys. Got another setup here playing out. Come and retest that zone, and I'll enter some puts. SPY doing a nice retest here on a 3-minute with some nice rejection candles. Same thing with the 5 minutes. You guys can see I tried to create a nice trade plan here, missed the entry. Then I ended up creating another small quick zone. 5 minutes is rejecting it. We're trying to stay above the 9 EMA, but that's a little dangerous. But when you look at SPX too, right above it, it looks exactly the same. Still creating lower highs, lower lows. Let's catch these SPY puts to the downside and make some good gains. So we just made a nice $77 off a quick scalp on SPY. We entered a few contracts and took some puts. And guys, look at it. It's just ranging in the zone. I'm glad I got out because now buyers stepped in and it looks like they do want to take it above the zone. Let me show you guys. So I created a quick plan on SPY, which was the zone area, and try to re-enter. And I did enter some puts. It just kept chopping around. And the next time we went to the bottom of the zone, I finally sold because I was not going to hold it through all this action. And that is the first trade, 2 hours in, just to make $77. We're still looking for some more. This could be a nice re-entry on SPY right here, but the only thing I don't like is look at these 5-minute candles, man. What the hell is going on? We are below the 9 EMA, which is nice. 30 minutes kind of creating a little bearish pennant. 15 minutes looks super solid, and the hourly somewhat of a doji candle, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do. That indeed was a nice entry, but we did not take it ourselves. Market's being a little bit weird. You guys can see on the 5 minutes on SPY. Okay, so market's not really going anywhere. So you know what? We're going to go hit the gym now. And also we're going to run an errand to my mom's mechanic shop to get our car worked on. We just need a new belt and an oil change. So 2 in 1. And let me show you guys how the market's acting. So I'm going to leave and hopefully I come back to a better market so we can enter some more trades. But let me show you guys what we're working with right now. So SPY on the 5 minutes is just, it chopped around in this range. And you guys can see this nice sell-off candle right here and then a big sell dump below the zone again. And guys, we're just chopping around. Not really much is going on. And if I look to other stocks have better entries and stuff like that. But NVIDIA's really going nowhere as well, but AMD had a nice drop, lower lows, lower highs, keeps continuing on. But SPX and SPY are acting weird. So we're just gonna head out. I'm gonna take you guys on to the gym with me. And then as well, we're gonna come back, shower up, and then head to my mom's mechanic shop. And I'm gonna bring the laptop as well so we can catch some more trades if there is any. And overall, just bring you guys along because it's a nice vlog. Just enjoy it. And let's see what else we can catch today, guys. Let's go to the gym. Once again, it feels good to be free. It feels good to be able to hit the gym whenever I want. Now, unfortunately, last week, the reason why I didn't create any vlogs because actually my boss asked me if I can work the full week because they were both out on vacation, him and my manager. So I ended up running the shop for them because I'm also an assistant manager there. But now we're back to only working part-time 3 days a week, which is better. And anyways, guys, we're gonna go hit the gym, go to the mechanic shop, get a haircut, and that's gonna be my full day. We already made $77 on the day trading SPY puts. So far, market's just chopping around, so we're not gonna enter anything else until later. I'm gonna bring my laptop to the mechanic shop and see what else I can catch. And show my mom also what we be doing, man. I'm sure it's pretty interesting whenever I tell other people that I be trading stocks, so I can finally show her and also re-enter and enter some trades as well. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Are at the Planet Fitness. Let's get it with it. Finally back home from the gym, ran a nice 3 miles. Now we're about to head out to the mechanic shop, bring our laptop, and work over there. So let's head out. Let's go drive. I love driving this car, even though it's literally a Honda, but it does not matter, guys, at all, because it's so much fun to drive, man. It's a 6-speed manual, and it's not fast, but it's loud for no reason. As you guys can see, we got the nice SI seats. Probably my favorite seats as well. It's really nice and snug. But and then we're gonna pop up our laptop. We did bring our laptop here. We're gonna go over there and bring it and work on some videos, as well as maybe even catch some more trades, guys. So let's head on out. Here we are at Easy Street Auto. It's my car right here. Not so bad. Come on, guys. Cleaned up tires, cleaned up rims, nice and shine on them. Car is finished. Got our little candy bags, got a laptop. All right, guys, we're gonna head out. We got our paperwork finished. They give us a little candy bag every time. And let's go back home, guys. I was gonna go get a haircut, but honestly, with the time that it is, I'm just gonna do that another day. Our tomatoes and jalapenos are going. They're real big, growing nice and strong. The 16th of this month, I'll be 2 months sober from smoking weed at least. Now, I don't hit this every single day. This is actually the last one. I believe even in the last video, to be honest. But feel a lot better. I can wake up a lot earlier. I don't feel tired. I get shit done. Overall, it just feels a lot better. So we'll just hit our little testosterone boosters. Call it good. Time is currently 4:24, my birthday. Not my birthday today, but that's at 4:24. But guys, we're gonna do a recap and add it to this video as well and go over the puts that we entered, why we did not hold longer, and overall just go over the market. But I'm not going to add any trade ideas or any trade plans because that's going to take a couple hours for me to actually do. I am just going to go over on the 5-minute time frame and show you guys when I entered, why I didn't enter on the first one, which I should have, and why I didn't hold longer. So I already made my protein, which is real nice as we're here in the gym lifting weights again, and we're even going to do a workout here real quick. I'm not going to add that, but I am going to show you guys the unseasoned chicken that I just made. The unseasoned chicken, I know it just looks pretty white. That's why I'm saying it's unseasoned, because if you flip it on over, there's no seasoning on the bottom. It's just the top. But anyways, protein. About to just eat this. My girlfriend's going to make some chicken as well and some other stuff. Maybe some veggies. But this is my pre-cooked chicken so I can eat it and gain some protein and gain some muscles, man. Y'all on game real quick, man. See, a lot of you guys are drinking apple juice that has so much added concentrates and a whole bunch of added shit. But if you go to Trader Joe's, man, look at the ingredients on this. Pressed apple juice. No other ingredients, guys. Total sugars is 28 grams from the actual apples itself. Whenever you see included added sugars, that means they added their own cane sugar, usually. Now, there is no added sugars, so it's just all natural. Go get you some Trader Joe's apple juice, guys. This shit's gas, and you can tell the difference instantly. Let me get some natural A on the rocks. You know what that means. If you're an alcoholic, I ain't no alcoholic, but I just know because I used to be a server. Some natural A on the rocks. Pinky up. Oh God, this shit busting, bro. Y'all sleeping. Go get you some organics. Anyways, let's get on to that recap, guys. Come on. You guys had an awesome trading day, but let's get right into this recap and let me know what you guys traded in the comments below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this vlog, if you guys enjoy tagging along with me running errands, or if you guys just want to keep only trading specifically. But let's go over a recap and let's head into it now. Go over a recap on the 5 minutes, as well as I might even hop on a higher time frame to show you guys exactly why I was more confident in puts as well. And I'm about to drop a video called the higher low concept, just to show you guys why it's more easier to follow the trend. And one thing, guys, is I'm done. I am done trying to catch reversals. I used to actually do my best to try to catch a reversal, spot hammers, and think that we're going to bounce here for a nice bounce. But honestly, it's a lot more easier when you just follow the trend. So with that being said, we're creating lower lows and lower highs all day in the morning. Market gap down on the SPX, and every reason to be bearish was here. So let's just talk about the first trade idea that we first created, but we missed. So early in the morning, guys, sold off really hard, try to create some type of doji type candle on the support level, and this is what I'm talking about. I don't care to try to take calls here. I don't care to try to catch a reversal. I just wanted to wait for a reaction to see what's going to happen if we drop below, which we dropped below. Didn't get no type of retest at all. And what do I mean is I just mean no candles came to even touch this general area for entry, which is fine. So I missed it, sold off again hard. I didn't have this zone created until we broke below and came up here to randomly create a reaction here and sold off one more time. And then I decided to grab the low of this wick, close of this candle, and I created a quick zone. And I told myself, and even in the Discord, I said, I'm going to catch a retest here. But you guys heard me say in the video that on a higher time frame, on a 30-minute time frame, it actually closed above this support level. Now, this support level is yesterday's or Friday's low, as you guys can see way over here. So on the 30-minute time frame, we closed above, meaning that I thought we were going to bounce
there, but I wasn't trying to take calls either. I was just saying that I thought we were going to bounce there. So I just decided to stay out and not take any puts at all. But it is a perfect retest, downtrending, lower highs, lower lows. EMAs, if I put them on, they're right there perfectly to the T. So I missed that setup. And then I waited again for the same kind of setup. After we sold off that retest, sold off again, really hard, bounced on this general daily zone. That's what this red support is. It's a daily zone level. I bounced there. We bounced there. I did the same exact setup. I grabbed the lows of these wicks or the close of that candle, and I grabbed the low of this candle right here as well. I remember. So this candle closed and the low of this candle, and I created a quick zone. Now, I even said in the group chat, and you guys saw me catch this, except I didn't live trade it, and I was going to live trade it, but the type of choppiness that was going on, I just couldn't hold it for any longer. So what had happened was we bought one contract here. One, just to get in, just to enter. Because this looks like a reversal candle, and I'm thinking lower lows, lower highs, and it is lower lows and lower highs. Then next thing you know, this next candle, another type of rejection candle. So I said, okay, let me see if the next candle we reject. And I actually loaded up as much as I could above the zone, thinking that we're going to do another reject candle. So I loaded 3 more contracts above the zone. And then we sold off a little bit here, held the zone support, unfortunately. Decent candle back to the upside. And the moment we came back down as close as we can to the bottom of the zone, I just ended up selling because I could not hold through all this pressure. Now, I wish I woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda held, but guys, honestly, I'm so glad I didn't, because I probably would have sold if we would have broke some new higher highs, and I probably would have sold here thinking that it's going to break above. But ultimately, we did not actually. Seller candle back into the zone, sells off here, and this is where things got a little bit complicated, because you guys can see that after we sold off back to below that zone, we get another reject candle, another retest candle, another retest candle, a retest, and a retest again, and just so much is going on, guys. What I was expecting and what is the best type of price action is just when you reject these candles, enter for a retest, and it's supposed to theoretically come on down all the way down to even break new lower lows. But it took so long for that to even happen. So we didn't even enter again. I told myself I'm not going to enter. If I enter, I'm going to regret it, because look at the choppiness, guys. And I'm glad I didn't, because look at this next candle. Again, comes to the top of that zone, whatever candle this is, and then we end up getting a sell-off candle. Hammer here, but there's no support just around this general area, and then we end up selling off again. Now, again, guys, let me actually turn this from red to gray. Look at the reaction at this area. On the hourly time frame, you guys can see that we lost Friday's lows. And look at this candle over here. This is also another low right here. We lost these areas, and that's where I was so bearish. But around this general area, this zone right here, so on this general zone, we try to create some support here, strong support, a lot of weeks to the downside. The candles are not closing below at all. Gets a little bit of a bounce and kind of retests this general area, but then sells off hard again. Big buyer, big seller. What is going on, guys? Now, this is a perfect entry to enter some puts here and off of these 2 candles. This is a good entry. We're closing below with the candles closing below, but I didn't take it. I'm over here at the mechanic shop, waiting for my car to get finished, working on some videos, editing up the vlog so I can get it done quicker. Ultimately, I don't enter, but that would have been a nice entry. Now, market just sold off like hard. But to go over what I could have done better is I could have held strong with my EMAs. I could have been confident. That's the whole point of EMAs, guys. I actually don't use EMAs really as much, other than trying to determine whether I should hold it or if it's following in my trend. For an example, if you were to enter puts here, there's no reason to sell until you get above close to your EMA. Maybe you sell it right here. Now, it's hindsight in your favor, obviously, but that is the general idea of what EMA is. For example, first 5 minutes you sell, you enter a put because we're below the EMAs. Not saying that that's every reason why you should even enter in the first place. But this is a perfect follow your trend. Selling way below the EMAs, doesn't even get above this EMA, sells off again even harder, never gets above the EMA here until here. So that's hindsight in my favor, but that's something that I need to take in for tomorrow. I'm going to even write down on my notebook, and pretty much that wraps up for today's recap. But I'm going to write that down, and that's going to be a note for myself, is the fact that I need to not only hold for price targets, because today I didn't. I set price targets, but I didn't even hold for no price targets at all, because the market was just chopping around. So it was very difficult to actually find a nice setup, especially after an entry like around here. There's just no way. After I couldn't be confident in actually waiting for price targets. But every single price target that I actually set ended up hitting. But anyways, now, not only am I going to set price targets, and I'm going to wait for them to get hit, but maybe I'll sell all of my contracts besides 1 or 2 and let it ride my EMA. So overall, that just wraps up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed what was going on. Let me know if you guys traded anything down below, if you guys caught through all this madness, what did you guys take? And I'll catch you guys on the next one.